everyone. It is raining outside, and I wanted to check in because if you have mobility issues, when the weather changes, whenever it's colder or hotter or whatsoever will be, your body goes through changes. Sometimes it hurts, sometimes it doesn't hurt, sometimes it makes you go slow, 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 and sometimes you're going to be all right. So I am taking a mobility nap, and I wanted to come on and see who wanted to join me. I can't hardly keep the phone straight because I'm taking a nap. So how is your Saturday going? I got the phone all close, and I just wanted to check in and see how's it going. So how is it going? It looks like it's getting warmer. I can see that the grass is a little bit turning green because we had a lot of snow last week. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Legini. Hello, 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 hello. So let's talk about all things mobility, all things wellness, all things weight loss, all things how to adjust as you adjust with your body during these times because we have chronic pain and because we have issues going on. So I was taking a nap and woke up and decided that I wanted to talk about mobility when it rains, mobility. I'm telling y'all, I've been watching these people who have something happen to them. A lot of them are younger, so they're going through physical therapies, learning how to walk again. I've been watching people who using wheelchairs, but manual wheelchairs, and they have the wheelchair attachments and the different exercises and the different functions that they make when they are getting ready to use there's one guy I watch, he has a wheelchair accommodated for his truck. So he throws his wheelchair in the back and uses his hands to walk himself up to the front. So I'm thinking there are 100 million people who are obese and overweight. And that's going to lead, that's going to lead to us having disabilities, needing assistance because of our abilities. So, hey, where are the opportunities for us to do things that's going to help with our abilities and our activities of daily living? Because we just didn't wake up one day and say, hey, I'm going to be morbidly obese. I'm going to be overweight. Yes, we ate too much because we're stressed, but we also ate too much because the food is offering us opportunities for us to keep the weight on because we're eating enriched foods that do nothing but help us gain weight. So I'm going to take responsibility for my part. Hey, Porch Lady. And y'all going to take responsibility for y'all's part. And y'all are the companies that provide all this fast food, the companies that give us medicines that help us to gain weight, keep weight on us, and keep us in our situation. So we're going to let everybody take a little bitty piece of it. So, but really, I am absolutely excited when I watch these young people, hi Mama Long Plants, move around with their devices. They're like people who can't walk. Somebody is sitting on a chair with wheels on it and putting them in this device, and they're literally twirling their legs like this. I'm like, where are the people doing my big old fat legs like that? All right. So we want to advocate for people who have every type of ability. Every type of ability. I had a throat 3 years ago. I went from 137 to 320. Okay. Thank you for sharing that, Laginia Cahill. Thank you for sharing that. So we want to encourage us who have ability issues to say we are not by ourselves. We are working as much as we can with our diets and with our abilities and with our mindset and with our exercise and with our nutrition. And we're going to work this thing one day at a time, and we're going to improve, and we're going to say, hey, don't forget about me. I am going to Disability Day on the Hill. I went this past year. Hi, Mamuni Diallo. Hi. I don't know what country that represents, so tell me what country that represents. I would love to know. I don't know my world countries like that by the flags. But when I go to Disability Day on the Hill, I'm going to let the representative know that we want more legislation to help people who are obese, overweight, who have disability based on abilities that come from medicines, that come from food that we eat, that come from our compulsive, busy, stressed out lifestyles, that we have to work. We have to make money, but more importantly, we want to be able to move and we want to be able to get the support, more home health care for people who are obese and overweight, more hours, maybe more adjustments to beds for people who are obese and overweight, more physical therapy, more occupational therapies for people who, everything y'all tell me, who've had emergencies, who've had illnesses. I just had a family member who was hospitalized and literally, well, it's not so much that healthy food is much more expensive. And these days, all food is much more expensive. It's just that the food that is presented, that is processed, can cause us to ultimately have illnesses because it's processed to make it last longer. So it's processed to make the weight stay on us. So we want to, so Laginia, you got to get out and go somewhere, child. Honey, I went to Sam's Club today. I'm going to rest tomorrow. They finally fixed the door at the YMCA, so I'm going to go check that out. Okay, where you want to go, Laginia? Where you want to go? Let's think of some places you want to go to. You got to start getting out. But first, you have to make sure you're not in pain. But secondly, you have to find some places you want to go. And then you have to go get paratransit to get you there. And then you have to, if you have to get a friend or your caretaker to go with you, start off small. Go to the mall, go to the store, go to the movies, go to eat at the mall. There's lots of stuff to do and see at the mall. Or go to any place. Just go anywhere, don't matter. I started off going swimming in my wheelchair 2 hours a week, 2 hours twice a week. What else did I use? I don't know. I always have things I need to do that I'm not doing. But I'm going to tell y'all something. FEMA is helping me get my house together. They're wonderful. They are wonderful. I thought they sent me a denial letter. I don't know. Then the letter said that mostly we send you a denial letter until we get the contractor's bid on how much it's going to cost to fix your house. So FEMA is all right with me, honey. And they send me money to clean up. And we need that. Okay? So if you have a disability, I'm looking at getting some of those like pillows that's like in a triangle, and I can put my leg on them and things like that. I found something on Temu I can pull up on, and I can get that. And the more I keep looking, I'm looking at getting a wheelchair van. And I want to encourage those of you who also want a wheelchair van, let's get a wheelchair van. And I want a Dodge. I think I want an American car because I think they stopped making the Dodge wheelchair van, but they still have some for sale. So that's what I want to do. And I'm going to let my state representative know that this is what I need, because how they going to know? How they're going to know that this is what they can help me with? Do they give money to help people put walk-in showers in their home? Okay, when you say they, who is they? So what state do you live in? Okay, so let me tell you how to do this. First, you got to get a bid on how much it's going to cost. So get 3 contractors to give you a bid on how much it's going to cost. Then, do you own your home or do you rent? It doesn't matter. You can ask, if you rent, you can ask your renter, can you put a walk-in shower in your home with a seat and the grab bars. So either if you own your home, then there's a home buyer's support system that can help you with that. So yes, yes, yes. So you have to start looking. First, you got to get some bids, so you'll know what you want, and start looking at the type of system you want. And do some research so you can see what it is you want, so you'll know what it is you need. And then look at what else you need. You may need grips and handlebars throughout your house. Like, I'm going to put a bar in the hallway, and I'm going to put a bar in the, like, between the refrigerator and the laundry room, so I can help myself grab up. And I may even put a bar in the laundry room, just like you would have a handicap bar in the laundry room. Oh my goodness. I bet Florida has so many programs. So you can pay me and I'll look it up for you and tell you. If you're a homeowner, are you a homeowner or a renter? Let me tell you what I noticed when I was, okay, good. It's a mobile home? Okay, excellent. You know what? You can get a deck put on your home with a wheelchair ramp. But what you want to do is you want to do some research. Go to the name, like city of wherever you live at. Let's say Sarasota. Well, if you live in Sarasota, you got some cheddar cheese, because Sarasota is richy, rich, rich, rich. So let's put city of Sarasota. Hi, Yolanda. Cityofsarasota.com. Just put city of Tallahassee, city of Tampa, wherever you live. Start with the city of. But more importantly than that, first go to city of and look at the resources. Then call the disability coordinator at the local college and university. Wherever you live at, there's a disability service there. See, it's about, you gotta research. Don't be calling me, asking me no doggone questions. Lagenia, Cahill, you gotta research. I could tell you 100 things to do. Yes to more hours. That's what I'm talking about, Joyce Food. And if we need more food, now see, we have a lot of food here. So when I do go to get food from Urban Ministries and things like that, I'll let them know I'm on a diet, and they will pretty much give me food that's not gonna hurt me on my diet. So I like getting food from Anna Cafe, but one time they gave me food and a rat had eaten into it, so I can't eat no food from them no more. But otherwise, I would just get the food I could eat and stop at the local grocery store, like the local gas station store, and give the food that I can't eat to the ladies who work there, because they mostly have lots of kids and I can't eat all that food. Like all that bread and stuff, I can't eat all that. It's not good for my diet. But we have a food place here. Every place in Clarksville where I live, every day you can get a hot meal. And we have so much you can get. I mean, it's just a lot of food here, so you can get a lot of food. So your sports lady, if you need food, I'm sure that Detroit has food issue places there. And if they don't, call your city council. And if they don't, they have a nutrition program in every state that any organization can get. Like if your church wants to be, all you have to do is apply for it, and they give you the food and they give it out every month. All you have to do is give it out every month. So it's a lot of ways to get more food. It's a lot of ways to get support. It's a lot of ways to get help. And sometimes you have to figure it and make it and plan it and make the program yourself. So I'm advocating that. Make sense? Now, I ain't gonna be on here. I came for a good time, not a long time. But at 4 o'clock every day I get cold. Better stores. Okay, to get better stores, you have to talk to your city council. Every year, your city council go to Detroit, go to Las Vegas to the trade show, and they get the people to come in. And so they would tell you, they're going to tell you if there are some stores you want in your city, let them know. That's a fixable thing. But the other thing is start collecting 500 signatures, and then the top page is what you want to make your issue about. Keep those 500 signatures, and for every issue you have, put the paper on what the issue is, the 500 signatures, the paper what it is, 500 signatures, and give it to your city council representative. So, yes, they won't stay. Okay. So, if it's to be, it's up to me. There is absolutely no thing that we can't have. Are we Americans? Are we in America? So we can have whatever we want. What you want, we can have it. What you want, we can have it. We can get it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to understand. And the thing is, just like it's popping up for me, I'm researching. I see so many other people who have other issues get the support. So we're gonna get some support for some fat folks, okay? And I mean fat folks, I mean people who are who have pain, who have chronic pain, who have mobility issues, who are dealing with obesity, baby, and Miss Deborah, fat as can be. And honey, whew, whew, honey, whoo. But guess what? I got hope. I bought some black grapes today. I will show y'all. They're over there, though. See, I'm over here. I'm laying down in the bed. I can't get up and go show you. I'll show you for breakfast. I'm going to eat them for breakfast because my rice cooker broke, so I ordered another one. So I have to eat breakfast that doesn't require heating up the food. And guess what else? 2 companies contacted me to partner with me. One is called Dickies. So I think they make like overalls and jeans and pants. So I think like uniform pants. So I think that would be a good fit for our group. One of the things, and one of them is like a store, like a retail store with all different kind of clothes. But I want to make sure whatever I sponsor or showcase will benefit people with all abilities, with chronic pain. Because guess what? Y'all still got to look cute. Okay? We still got to look cute. I don't care how much pain we in. We still got to look cute. Okay? So, I was going to tell y'all something else. I forgot yesterday. I was going to tell y'all. I'm going to come back on later because I got this basket I want to show y'all. But, you know, Miss Deborah got to put some clothes on before I show y'all. But this is for us taking a nap. How many people took a nap today? Let's see. I took a short nap. I only napped for like a little bit. So, also, I was watching this session on how to protect yourself. You actually don't even need a gun. You don't even need a spray one. But we want to look at ways that we can protect ourselves. Okay, porch lady? How we can protect ourselves. This is it's always a good time to talk about personal protection and different things we can get. You can get a taser, you can get the stuff, you can get the noise. But I saw something yesterday at the shoe store that makes a loud noise. It was about $20 or $30. So it may be something I may decide to get. It was for people who jog or what have you, and then bring attention to yourself. But you can never be too safe. Okay? Now, I'm going to say peace and hair grease. Thank y'all for popping on with me. There are 2 people in the community group who are doing fundraisers for wheelchairs. Please go to my community page and support them. Even if you give a $5 or $2, it doesn't matter. If you give support, support is support. And I'm also doing Buy Me a Cup of Coffee. That's my initial fundraiser for my wheelchair. I noticed that wheelchairs, now I hadn't ever seen any for $40,000. I did see one thing that said starting at $43,000, but wheelchairs cost about $60,000 for a used wheelchair and $64,000 for a new one, up to $84,000. Why wheelchair vans are so expensive is so unfair. That's another thing. That's so unfair. So if you are working class, who can afford an $80,000 vehicle? Who? Not I said Peter Pan, but we're going to fundraise for one. So if you want a wheelchair vehicle, I want you to chime in there. Tell me what kind you want, and let's work on this thing together. Okay? So, peace and hair grease. Okay, this is still my 17th month of exercising regularly. Big steps, chin up. So don't forget, hashtag 17, hashtag big steps, hashtag chin up. So this week we're going to go to the pool and see what is going on. I chipped my teeth right there. See that? I didn't even know I was doing it. Probably pulling on something I shouldn't have been doing. That's why they say don't pull things with your teeth, because your teeth are precious. But that's okay. That's okay. That's all right. We're going to have a great night tonight. And I just want you to start thinking about your dream, thinking about your goal. And let's make it happen. Okay? Peace and hair grease. Talk to you later, alligator.